are criminals. They really are. And what they do is, it's their full-time job, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, often with high-tech computer systems, but they're criminals. And this is a type of crime that, if we're a victim of it, we feel like it's our fault. I talked to them, I gave them my account number. Or I clicked on that link and I didn't realize it, and I ended up at, my computer, all this happened on my computer, and then I called the number and they ended up getting in and taking money out of my account. It's my fault. It's never our fault. Please remember that. I want you all to remember these signs of a scam. These came from the Federal Trade Commission. I used to have them in a different way, and I came back to this because I said, you know what, it's succinct, and we gotta remember the P's. They pretend they're from an organization we're familiar with, and we're gonna give some examples. Can anyone think of one scam where they pretend they're somebody else? Maybe the government? Microsoft, good one.
IRS.
The IRS, government, always. Will the government ever reach out to us by phone or email and request our personal information that way?
No.
Unsolicited, never, never.
They want to see the fear in your eyes. But
Or hear it, and I'm glad you said that, because one of the signs, it's not really, but they elicit an emotion.
Right.
And when we're suddenly emotional based on a call that we weren't expected, and we think we're being sent in a direction of wiring our money or giving account information, it's what they want. They want us in a state where we're not thinking straight. And that's jumping to they pressure. They pressure us to act immediately, right? Urgency, no time to think, don't ask questions, right? They say there's a problem or a prize. That's also a common one, especially with those emails. How about from a financial institution? Now, if you get one, normally the institution, the credit union or bank would often recognize it, and you'll see, you guys normally might put something on your website, right? That would say, we've heard of a scam, or maybe signs in the building that there's a scam. In addition to watching out for fraud, you need to have your own device protected. And I will give you some information on this, and then I may not be able to answer some detailed questions. That's when you go to an IT expert. I don't know if the library here offers, I was at the Southington Library recently, and they have kind of office hours of a tech person that you could go and maybe say, hey, I have questions about my Apple phone, or things like that, that maybe or your laptop. But so the things I want you to keep in mind is with a laptop, with an iPad, things like that, keep your systems and software up to date. My iPhone just updated again, 3rd time this year, where I put it to bed at night, I woke up, this says it's gonna run an update. We need to do this. And I know some people say, my friend just did it, everything looks different. And I can't stand it when they do that. Our laptops, when they upgrade from, remember like Windows, whatever, to Windows, whatever, and now we're like on 365, things look a little different, we have to get used to the look and feel. We have to run these updates because they keep the system secure. They check for bugs, security, things like that. Antivirus, usually you can't walk out of the store without getting antivirus, but I just want to mention that. Well, they will let you, but they highly recommend. And I hate to say, if you're paying enough for a decent computer, get the protection. Don't leave without the protection. But I just suggest, highly recommend, don't order right through that link. Just if you think, okay, this is a good deal on the shoes I'm looking for, my son's been looking for Adidas, and wow, this is a really good price, that's a red flag. A really low price on something that you've been researching. Everything's around, let's say these sneakers are between 80 and 100, and I'm finding them for 30. I don't know. Go to the legitimate source. If you can't get them there, or if you look up this site and it just doesn't seem right, or you're looking up, you've Googled, and a lot of things are coming up, or they're bad refunds, or you can't return the return policy, I don't really understand it, is sometimes it's not a scam, but to me it's pretty close.